Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to all our subscribers. We really appreciate how you are making us to feel welcome on this social media platform. We thank all of you for loving our page, liking our page, subscribing to our YouTube page. We want you to please continue sharing our videos and let us feel welcome and continue with this work that we do, because we believe that there are a lot of us out there that need this kind of messages. We don't have to have a huge portfolio in order to tell you what we know, or what we have experienced, or what God has endowed on us. And so we want to please urge you to continue sharing our videos and continue liking the page. And when you watch our video, please leave a comment and let us know how we're doing. But today we're continuing with our powerful habits of great achievers. We did 2 episodes on the power of imagination. We have a very long series that is coming up, including a book that will soon be released on these habits. But today we are actually going into the second powerful habit of a great achiever or an aspiring achiever. And this, I want you to please follow us. It's going to be about 3 episodes. I want you to really follow us to the end. The second most powerful habit of an achiever, and anybody who have passed through the process of becoming successful or yearning to be successful, disciplining themselves to be successful, they will tell you that you can never walk the road to success without having this or practicing this habit, and that is the power of information. You see, knowledge is power, and in the hands of the right people, knowledge becomes not only power, but it becomes the light that walks the road to success. As we all imagine, as we all dream to be successful, the imagination is too huge and too wide that sometimes it becomes vague. But what helps us to harness or put our imagination and dreams to perspective is information. You can never go wrong with the right information at the right time. What you feed your mind with, what you put in your mind, what you listen to, what you watch, what you read, have the propensity to determine the course of your action. And most of us will bear witness with me that the first news you hear in the morning whenever you wake up have a direct effect on how your day goes. That's why if you want to be successful, you should know what books to read, what kind of music to listen to, what kind of information that you need. Information comes in different form, shape, and manner. But if you have a dream of becoming successful, then you align yourself and you seek information. You ask questions about what you want to be. As I always use the illustration of an architect, they would design in their head and put it on paper. But after they've put it on paper, then they seek information. That's where they come out with their bill of estimate. That's where they do a concept note on the duration that is going to take to complete this. How many of that they need? How many of these they need for this gigantic building that they want to put up? Without information, the dream will only be a dream, because if you don't have information, you wouldn't know where to go, when to go, how to go about it, and sometimes to whom to go with. Because we all live in a world, as I always say, it's a world of cohesion. We are stuck with each other. We need that force in order to achieve our individual dream, because individual achievement brings about a collective gain and a collective win. And so information, as I'm introducing this, information is that light that walks us on the path of achieving greatness. You want to be a medical doctor? You have to go to school. You have to learn the skills that makes you to be a profound medical doctor. The burning desire, the imagination is not enough to take you where you're supposed to be. But what is worth is a man who can imagine can as well step out there and seek the necessary knowledge in order to pursue their dreams. What do you want to be? Most of the times we talk about information and we only stick it to what we read in school. No. I don't take for granted any paper that I see. I don't take for granted any message that I hear. I don't take for granted Once it's worth listening, it's worth listening to. Once it's worth reading, it's worth reading. And I will end this introduction with this profound illustration. Since I bought this book and I started reading about James Allen, I always go back to this first chapter of his book, As a Man Thinketh. You see, he will say that the brain or the mind of man is like a field. Before the garden is being cultivated, there were some leaves, there were some weeds, there were some trees on it. The gardener goes there and cultivates the land by brushing the land. When they brush the land, if they don't plant anything on that land is still going to come forth with something. And so with all the imagination we have, if we don't feed our mind with the positive information and the direction that we ought to go, we will have a good dream, but that dream might yield the wrong result. That's why people will set their way becoming good, but because they lost their way, they lost the direction, they refuse to consult, they refuse to talk to people, they refuse to accumulate the necessary information that will lead them on a smooth path, regardless of how rocky it will be. Because when you are an informed mind, knows exactly what they want and where they're going. Without information about where you are going, you just walking or taking a trip. He who wants to build a house must first of all count the cost. And so I entreat all of us that as we dream big, as we yearn to be big, we should seek information. And we live in an age where information is at everyone's disposal. You can sit right in the comfort zone of your house and get whatever information you want by going online. There are people who are willing to share their thoughts and aspirations, their conferences, their seminars, their summits, their webinars. There are a lot of ways to get information to harness your potential. When I thought on starting this, I needed the basic information on how to even operate a YouTube page. This is something that I don't have to go and sit in class to get. I went to those who have been through this, who are doing this and have become successful already, and they showed me the way. Information helps you to build on your dreams. It is the processor that you need in order to harness your dream. If you don't take anything from this video, you should understand that the information is what put your dreams to perspective. It is information that process your dreams, and it's information that walk you towards your destiny. You cannot reach without asking questions. There's a popular African adage, they say, who that asks a question never lost his way. When you set your path, when you set your way going, you have to ask questions in order to reach. And so on this part one, we're just introducing this. The next time you hear about us, we're going to talk about the importance, the main ideas, the importance of information in our walk towards achievements. We need to be informed. We need to be informed. An informed mind is as powerful as the word information itself. Great men, people who become so powerful are people that sits on information. They have it, they acquire knowledge. Information is a discipline, it's a virtue that we all have to pursue. We need to go out there seeking knowledge when it's required. We don't have to just go and get stuck with our course of study. I see people want to be medical doctor and all they read about is medical science. No, ask information. Information is as powerful. Is somebody told me that data mining right now is the most powerful and the most lucrative investment that anybody can make. It's becoming like the gold of the 21st century, because when you are informed about what you want to do, you cannot be talked out of it. Information gives you a clearer view of all the dreams and aspirations that you have. So let us keep dreaming on. And as we keep dreaming on, as we keep imagining our future, let us set up asking the questions. There are people who have passed through the walk that we want to walk. Let us seek those footprints. Let us ask those questions. Let us read those materials. Let us listen to those powerful and inspiring music. Let us listen to those powerful and inspiring messages. They are great men. They are great men. Les Brown will say, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing, and hearing. And as the Bible will say, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. And so you will not know until you seek information. Seek the knowledge about what you're going to do. Information is powerful. We will see you soon with a second episode on the power of information and one of the great habits of an achiever. If this video means a lot to you, please share, leave your comments, and let us know how our words are being used to transform lives out